courageous conversations. I call them courageous because they require a lot of care and a lot of confidence. In business, these conversations are known as contingency planning for emergencies and when things go wrong. Well, we need the same kind of planning in our personal lives. And I am very pleased to have Marilyn Sauline, RN, at the table with me today to discuss these topics. Welcome to the show, Marilyn. It's so great to have you here.
Thank you, Michelle. I'm very glad to be here with you today. It's an exciting topic for me and for the public who need to know a lot about these things. Courageous conversations we generally want to put off.
Yeah, and you know a lot about these things because you have a lifetime of experience in nursing, in education, in elder care, and in planning. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, yes, I can. I've been a registered professional nurse for 40 years and been involved in these things, as you said. In addition to the planning, risk management, education, program development. Now I've moved into being a home health care specialist consultant and a problem solver. And I'm also a certified nurse life care planner. And what I do now is help people prepare for the inevitable. Hopefully it's an inevitable that we do get to a stage of having to plan, but it's a very difficult thing to do. Most of the people I work with now are family, working with their family or a loved one or a friend, someone who needs to have contingency plans in case something happens. We don't really want to do that. We don't want to think about it, and it's very difficult.
Exactly, and that's why they take a lot of courage, and that's why I want to talk about this today with you.
Great.
Let's get down to business and talk about one of the first conversations we need to have. Now, I would say it has to be with yourself. I remember when I was going to Rome a number of years ago, and all of a sudden I realized I didn't have the essential four: the will, the power of attorney, the healthcare proxy, and the living will. And you know, a lot of people, they feel, an audience, you might feel the same way too, is they, you know, whenever you bring up these topics, they get all sorts of nervous and they feel like they're losing control when they start to talk about these topics. And what they're really doing is gaining control because they're planning. They're basically, contingency is you're saying, if this happens, what then?